Good evening, people. We are back. We're going to have a bit of a shorter stream today as well. Why? Because pizza sounds really good, and yeah. So, last we were left off, Sourback had gone through the trial. We found a mutant. It was heavily hinted that the mutant, it was something bad with that person. So we don't know what's going on.
It appears that a large void ship recently dumped a huge load of junk and faulty parts from orbit. The debris that did not burn up in the atmosphere is now blocking the flow of a mighty river. This dam is causing the river to overflow, flooding the nearby valley. A herd of large hoofed rodents has gathered along the river banks. If the animals lose their usual habitat, they are doomed.
Lord Captain declare a great hunt. The animal cannot flee and are virtually defenseless. The valuable meat and pelts will prove quite useful.
The great hunt brings plentiful spoils and lifts the crew's spirits. The right to take shore leave and partake in the hunt is so coveted a prize that many are willing to sell their belongings, make hefty bets in card games, and even fight in improvised tournaments to win it.
Nice. Okay. Oh, we're having a pirate fight now. Okay, yeah, that's nice. Okay, this is flipping me off because usually I have the light on. That is an indicator that I'm actually streaming, but
time for a round of space regicide. Commence torpedo launch.
okay, and now
Initiate macro cannon barrage. The destination is known.
that one, yep.
Commence the symphony of macro cannons. Sail upon the seas of void.
Okay, you shoot it. You shoot me. Fair enough. Yeah. We can pop that. Don't think we will be able to catch up to it, but yeah.
Initiate macro cannon barrage.
Changing course, disengage. Let's live to fight another day.
Engage the macro cannons. The destination is known.
Oh yeah, I need to actually move. Forgot about that.
Avoid.
Okay, you go there.
3.
And you're getting a torpedo hit.
2.
Okay. That should be enough to hit him.
Commence the symphony of macro cannons. Madness conquers
Nice.
the void.
Prometheum? Yeah. We are just grinding away now, it seems. Trying to clear a few star systems and see where it goes.
Lord Captain, I keep receiving reports about malfunctions among the various ship systems. This time we are dealing with inexplicable temperature fluctuations. Thermal control failures were observed not only in individual compartments but even in the soldiers' protective equipment. Several crew members have suffered from burns and frostbite.
That's not good.
The tech priests are performing the rites of machine spirit pacification and remain convinced that the issues were caused by the spirit's obstinacy and defiance. Their reports claim the incidents remain well within the scope of expected performance parameters. Over the last few days, complaints about the malfunctioning thermal controls have dwindled, but the crew members have started whispering that our vessel is haunted. The tech priest's assurances that only the machine spirit's tempers are to blame are doing nothing to dissuade these ridiculous rumors.
Understandable, very much, yeah. I have a few major things to take on, to undertake, pretty much. Yeah, no, we're not going there. Memory serves me, that is a rough encounter. I mean, rough encounter. Don't have any of those, so let's get that. That is a fight with a very large ship. And last time I went through this, it required a lot of attempts to even get it close. But also my ship was a lot better at that point. So we're not going to risk it. Absolutely not going to risk it. Okay. I clicked the wrong button. I clicked the wrong button. I think so, at least. Nope. Janus has begun a new stage of
Your
development.
ladyship, there are alarming reports coming from Janus. A number of strange mutations have been spotted among the population in remote agri-complexes. Aside from the obvious disfigurement and the subsequent estrangement, these mutants, called wretches by the rest of the colonists, are coming together to practice a primitive form of religion involving ritual worship of the land. While they display no disobedience or hostility, their very existence is concerning. Governor Viat suggested the mutation may have been caused by one of her genetic experiments aimed to improve the working populace. She notes the docility of the specimens and asks not to treat them as abominations that would otherwise be purged. The members of the Magus Biologists tasked with healing Janus found the mutation to be missing from the catalogue and recommend studying it and eradicating immediately afterward. The Janus nobility humbly awaits your decision.
What do we know about the wretches?
Their mutations cause the loss of skin pigment and the shedding of hair. The eyes of some have started developing a nictitating membrane similar to that of reptiles, others succumbed to progressive atrophy of the larynx, causing the loss of human speech. At the same time their tendons became denser and more elastic, providing increased endurance and load resistance. The wretches are commonly ostracized due to their grotesque appearance. There haven't been too many cases of mob justice yet, but they will become commonplace after the mutation's deformities become more obvious. The wretches tend to form groups with similarly afflicted people. Their average level of intellect is low. They all belong to the labor caste and communicate among themselves using a primitive vernacular of their own invention. As for their barbaric religion, they are deifying both the soil and Janus itself. To them, working in agri-complexes is a form of worship, which has had a positive impact on productivity.
Take these unforeseen souls under my protection. They're victims of mutation, not demon. What do my advisors say?
I saw your agents picked recordings, the signs these monkey leave behind, their idols. And I cannot deny a pathetic, though extremely abstract connection to the symbols of my people. Their guttural prayers echo the sounds of the children of Assyrian's speech. The probability of them having come into such close contact with our civilization is non-existent, yet they are still somehow connected. Protect these people, resettle them to distant abodes where they will not be harmed for their peculiarities. And keep watch, someday the truth may be revealed.
Okay.
The blessed sanction of the Imperium does not grace these mutants, but nor does it declare their existence anathema. Should we sentence them without further study? There are mutants whose existence is fully sanctioned, such as ogrins, ratlings, parias, pelagas, felinids, or troths. Our library had many
Troths?
treatises on the Genellus craft, and I could impart some of that knowledge to your servants. Purely theoretical, of course.
Okay.
This mutation has not been properly studied and is missing from the catalogue. I am not registering a basis for delaying the commencement of immediate genetic purification. I recommend launching a thorough investigation into the genetic makeup of this forbidden strain.
Resettle the wretches in an agro-complex where the crowd will not tear them apart. We will study them, take the required amount of these sickly creatures for research, and let the others work. Cassia, please to share your knowledge. What is Secret of Flesh? Plus 10 Medicaid. And Secret of Flesh. Top. Honestly, we're taking them and resettling them.
I feel these monkey have been touched by something wondrous. The mutants were resettled to distant agri-complexes where their unorthodox appearance will not put them in danger of being massacred by the serfs. The mutants were put under surveillance. One of the watchmen spotted a mysterious relic in the hands of a group of wretches that turned out to be an item of Xeno origin. It is unlikely the mutants understood the nature of the object they worshipped.
Okay, so we got 4 times provisions. We got stimulants that we can turn into Mechanicus. Okay. Project must be completed in the progress giants. Oh, Kiva Gamma project. Okay, yeah. Actually saying that it is a project Dracians. The rare psi rating is increased by 1 against demons for each rank of dogmatic. I'm not going to have any use out of that. Box project I think this is the one we're going with. But 29,000 reputations. That's going to be rough. All of the corruptions of Janus originates on Holy Scholars. Reverend Hermionius, the preacher of the cult of Saint Janus, to perform procedures plus the limited. Instead of relying on advice, he will be guided by the wise example of the saints. Project block. Okay. can't really do anything. Plus efficiency for all colonies requires chemicals. This one provides chemicals. Blood of the Nephilim. Profit factor 35. Provisions. Promethium. There's no reason for us to not do this. And by doing that, we get one of the requirements for something down here, I guess. Hecarim. Inquisition shipwreck. Oh, it's the frozen one. If memory serves me right, this is...
In this tapestry of a world, I am the rogue thread.
Yeah, keep telling yourself that. Yeah, I'm not going to say no to that. That's a lot of resources, goods. It's just a normal shotgun.
These soldiers were killed by shots in the back. It seems they were executed by their own comrade, who then used his last charge to blow his own brains out.
Curiosity sings in my veins.
The Emperor favors me today.
There is a gaping hole in each corpse's head. They were brought out one at a time and shot from behind at point-blank range.
Nothing's impossible for this old officer.
This was a black ship, I think the term for it is. Put it... Nope. No.
One step at a time.
A rotten brick of corpse starch, a passenger's rations. Judging by the lingering smell, it was dosed with a sedative. A squalid berth heavily soiled with blood and vomit. It is also equipped with straps that were used to bind its inhabitant to the bed whenever necessary.
Yep. This is an Inquisition
Tantalizing anomaly.
or a black ship. It is most of the time used to transport psychers to
They will see.
Terra.
Through the cocoon's translucent film you can see the vague outlines of a decaying body. The rib cage has been broken open, and a heart still beats inside it.
Not for long distance. Let's blow it.
I failed.
What? Be quiet.
The web serves, just as he ordained.
From time to time, tiny sparks of psychic energy burst out of the cocoon. The flasks of substances are not labeled, but you recognize a few of them as combat stimulants.
Okay, nice.
What lies beyond?
After being shot, these poor wretches had their skulls caved in around the temple, as if to make doubly sure.
Trouble men confirm. Confinement cell. Atmospheric sensor indicate the presence of unknown impurities. High risk contamination. Plague demons. Plague demons.
In this
Tangible
tapestry of
psychic
a
radiation
world,
is coming from the gurgling
I
sludge.
am the
Perhaps
rogue
it is the
thread.
source of the vision that seized you.
Fortune smiles on us. An ill omen.
The crates contain fragments of plate armor, rusted and covered in fungus. A
My
piece of the
pleasure.
mattress has been cut out to make a hiding place.
Voidman's diary. Stims. A dagger.
Unlocked.
Fire nades. Won't say no to
Need
that.
key. Need key.
Need key. Need key. Okay. Fight them back, soldiers. Fight them back.
Another annoyance.
Pascal is first.
The stink of scorched flesh fills the air.
The scriptural prognosis is favorable.
God Emperor, move through me. Be the fire in my heart. I refuse.
No,
As the
you're not.
Emperor commands, I act.
So many uneven surfaces here. What the fuck?
Faith without deeds is worthless. Doubt is for the weak. It's nothing. I will endure. None can escape the Emperor's judgment. The impure cannot escape their fate.
Oh, that's so satisfying to do.
Another one is shattered.
I can do that with the right inside. You're no fun. You've got a problem?
The air temperature
Going
drops a
somewhere?
few degrees.
Just a minor setback. Pain and duty go hand in hand. I will do my duty. Reduce to dust.
Pop the
Indeed.
parry. Oh.
I shall not fail. Let thy blade be drenched in blood, and thy blessing flow through my veins. As honor ordains, death is a blessing. The shadows will see it done. Come, the other side awaits. This goes against the tenets. As honor ordains. Death is a blessing.
And then
Shall not
we
fail.
take it back.
Shadows are reversed for a moment.
Brings me no pleasure.
The air is filled with evil whispers.
For 100, I will kill them all. There are many paths to death, and you chose
Oh, yeah.
this one?
Fucking bullshit.
Heavy is the tread of his faithful. The Omnissiah knows all, comprehends all.
In thy light I stand, and thy light I crave. The enemies of the Emperor
Lost in
will
our
be
ranks.
undone.
Am I getting paid for this?
That's bullshit.
Jai Haydari. Remember the name. Don't get too cocky. I can do that with the right incentive. You've got a problem, I've got a price.
As honor or death is a blessing.
Am I getting paid for this?
Probably not, no.
Okay, now I'm really riled up.
I will leave footprints of scarlet. Killing brings me no pleasure. I cannot serve you in this way. Come, the other side awaits. As the tenets demand. As honor ordains.
My vow is to serve. Running binaric override.
Okay.
Is that my blood?
Probably, yeah.
Don't get too cocky. Never cross a Kazbalikan.
Okay. Boost that up, and then...
Tell me, and it is done. Don't get too cocky.
The scriptural prognosis is favorable. Request. Combat is an equation.
Okay.
Your life is a negligible variable.
Pop that, and then we hit it.
Victory is imminent.
The shadows will let your soul be purged. Let it not the righteous fear? May their blades be sharp.
Hey.
Caught by the web.
In the shadows of the Imperium's ignorance, my genie's blossoms. Oh, how they fear the brilliance that eludes their narrow vision.
The corpse's flesh has crystallized and turned into a translucent
My nerves are
sarcophagus,
frayed.
and sealed within is the slop of their putrefying organs.
How much is my awareness? Is still 85. Okay, yeah.
What an amusing attempt at defiance!
Can I get the toughness and strength? Okay. Can still place you there and just hose down everyone here. Pascal is going in the middle. Albert is going somewhere around here. Cabela is going there. And you're going behind.
Running binaric override. My vow is to see your Messiah condemns you.
One out of the count already. Okay.
As the Emperor commands, I act. I'll do it. Guided by faith. As the Emperor commands, I act.
Okay. Cabela, you know what? You're going to support Agatha on that side.
Trust me.
An otherworldly screech pierces your ears.
Gives me no pleasure.
I've suffered worse. Brace yourself, Abelard.
Okay, it's Abelard. Okay, good.
A shield.
Oh, fuck.
Let's see. Even I won't do that.
Oh, my ears are ringing.
Oh, that was parried. Okay. You're going to switch over to sword and shield. You are going to then...
At your beck and call. It will be done. I will
And
do
then
my duty.
endure.
You've got a problem. I've got a prize.
Wasn't there really... I think I misclicked.
Watch my back. Don't get too cocky there, fight fair.
Stinking corpses!
Okay.
Request approved.
I will not die in dishonor.
Ouch.
We function as one.
Doubt is for the weak. I will bathe this battlefield in righteous fury.
As the tenants. Come, the other side awaits. As honor ordained. I shall not fail. The shadows will killing brings me no pleasure. Trust me. As honor ordains.
And we'll go back.
Demand.
A gloomy premonition clouds the mind.
Awaits.
Light sources grow painfully bright.
Just a minor setback.
If I go here, I can't see those. Okay.
Step by step, I lead.
Bodies decay for
Okay, and then I guess we pop that as well then.
stinking corpses.
Indeed.
Standing motherfuckers, huh?
I'd rather not. Someone else can do this.
I know what I'm doing, usually. Tell me, and it is done.
Okay.
Schemes within schemes within schemes.
Am I getting paid for this? Don't get too cocky.
I've suffered worse.
Running binary override. Request approved.
Rejoice in battle! I'll do it.
Yeah, that was absolutely horrendous.
Faith without deeds
Come on.
is worthless. As the Emperor commands, I act. Doubt
I
is
won
for the
you. I got you. Okay, great. Okay, you, then the Plague Bearer, that Poxwalker, then you.
I bring mercy and retribution, as honor ordains. Death is a blessing. Killing brings me no pleasure. Trust me.
Okay, and then we fall back.
Pain and duty go hand in hand.
That might actually go down next turn.
Predictable downfall.
No, it went down this turn.
My ears are ringing. One fewer target. It will be done. Victory is imminent.
You've got a problem, I've got a prize.
Baked flames. Another one.
Shadows start to bleed.
Oh my god. That's what you call a solid turn. That did a lot of damage to a lot of different...
Don't get too cocky.
Okay, pop that.
Tell me, and it is done.
Stinking corpses. My competencies are not that universal. Like the post-mortem servitorization.
Took care of a fair bit there. Okay.
As the Emperor commands, I act.
A dance of blades and shadows. I shall not fail. Death is a blessing. As honor ordains. Count, the other side awaits. Death is a blessing. Trust me.
Killing 4 or 5 each
Just
turn
a
you
minor
actually
setback.
do anything is great.
Brace yourself, Avalon!
Okay. Who is it that has the next turn? It's that plague bearer. Okay. That's great.
It will be done. Indeed.
And then
I'm not interested.
pop that. And then we good. And then you?
Let's see. Let the bodies pile.
Is that everything? That is everything. Okay, I'm starting to understand the combo I should be using with this character now. Whenever the enemy suffers inflict by dies, all enemies in deep laceration. We can't pick up. Oh, we can pick up another psychic power. Here's the thing, like, I'm tempted to see if next psychic power used after this ability will not trigger the psychic phenomena or peril. Psychers is not in line of time or in cover, resistance to all tests, backdraft. Every time an enemy suffers damage from a psyker, the enemy is reduced armor. Okay, when a psyker is burned. Okay, no, we don't want more burning. We're going with this, just increasing the power of everything. I feel like we're kind of hitting a smooth stage now, where it's just like we have a fair bit of whenever the enemy suffers damage over time, effect inflicted by the executioner first time in combat, damage is increased by 100%. Eternal bleeding. We're going this because that's just going to increase damage overall for everything, pretty much. Vanguard, what do you have? Vanguard gains. Allies affected by Vanguard's abilities. Whenever the Vanguard is hit by an enemy with an attack. Whenever the Vanguard hits an enemy with an attack of opportunity, that enemy must make a willpower resistance that's failed. Okay, yeah. can use 200 weapon. Arch militant. Any ranged weapon burst attacks reduce the weapon skill of all enemies hit by 10 until. That's just. Reduce deflection. Burst attacks and melee. All enemies hit -8. Reduce the dodge, yeah. I think we're going flash fire though. That's a solid thing we can get. Personal save, same tactic here. All combat tactics bonus are increased by 4. Every time combat tactic area is affected by a stratagem. Like, this is one of those, like, I like Pascal. I do not like this one. But putting him in any other stratagem feels weird. Or any other classes feels weird for me. I don't know why. Rear gain critical hit chance if there's no enemies within 5 cell radius of an ally. Okay, ambush. Every turn, first use of an assassin ability costs 0 AP. Each use of aim for opening on the same target reduces the dodge chance. If an enemy suffers a critical hit from one of assassin's allies. Okay, yeah, that feels. Yep. Don't have anything else I want to do with Cabela when it comes to like gear or talents and stuff like that. Whenever the master tactician or an ally gain momentum, gain +1 more, whenever. Okay, yeah. All enemies hit and a master tactician have a turn. Okay, ally coordination. Allies have 25% dodge. That feels like just a solid one. Every critical hit scores more momentum. Master tactician or ally uses tactician gains 5 fellowship whenever the uses desperate measure. Tactician gains toughness. Every killed enemy. Stacking the deck. Whenever Master Tactician heals an ally, gain +1 resolve. Yep.
There will be no peace in my wake.
Sergeant Arms, that's the ship's log. Stuff went point shape fairly quickly, I have a feeling.
A shattered occluding sphere, an artifact that dampens any nearby psychic abilities, is lying next to the desiccated body of a demon. You feel a strange compulsion to look away, but you fight it and look directly at the corpse. You notice a small metal augmatic in the demon's flesh.
Voidsman by the grace of the Emperor. Okay, yeah, that's just a guide to...
They will see. Oh, yes, they all will see.
Nothing? Okay. Then we are heading back here. Wait, what was that? Yeah, that was just a corpse. Okay, yeah.
Unlocked.
Okay, we have some good stuff here. That gains deflection against range. Tempestuous. Solidly nice stuff overall.
Beyond.
The readings indicate that the ship's reactor is still running, though perhaps not for long. This explains why the ship's interior is warm.
Yeah, this is one of the more darker places. I am actively just ignoring it because you find rib cages in these, and like in general, this is just kind of a grim place to be.
Amidst the madness.
And DK sending me random
Lord
memes.
Captain, this is Vox Master Vigdis Sariota Talaman speaking. I hope your heroic expedition was a success. What will be your further instructions? The machine spirit of this vessel is dead and defiled. It should be sent to the Omnisar in a proper nuclear funeral rite.
Send out the technicians to strip the vessel of anything valuable, and make sure they keep quiet about what they're about to see.
It will be done, Lord Captain. I will inform the ship's steward about the need to provide a secure storage space for your discoveries as well as an armed squad of discreet and well-trained wardens to protect them.
A lot of stuff. Nice. Let's pick that up as well.
The augurs have detected the remnants of an ancient mining ship that crashed on the planet. It looks like it was carrying equipment and settlers to a new mining site. Searching the ship might prove useful, but it carries certain risks.
Conduct a search.
The search team was able to retrieve the last surviving extractium from under the debris. They suffered no losses and returned to the ship triumphant.
Nice.
We welcome your ladyship to Heretica's Rim, our humble trading station. I am Steward Pontius Lockton, here to offer our highborn guest only the finest wares and special ship modules. The helmsman's snort is heard over the internal Vox channel. A trading station. Pull the other one. Everyone in the Expanse knows that this is a pirate den where they peddle the stolen plunder. But to be fair, they never touch the customers, which is probably why they are still alive.
What rumors have been flying around lately?
Same old, same old. Rampaging pirates, nefarious smugglers, Xenos preying on lone ships. The valiant Imperial Navy alone fights them all, and we thank the God Emperor that we can enjoy its protection. There is a rumor about a lone Adeptus Mechanicus ship, an ancient hulk that is reported to appear in one system or the other, only to vanish the next day. Who knows why it broke away from the Explorator fleet or what secrets it may hold. But this is just a tall tale, unworthy of your ladyship's ears.
I wish to upgrade my vessel's weapons.
Perhaps you might be interested in macro cannons. Solid, robust and in very, very good condition. You will crush any enemy with their power at your side.
Dorsal... Whenever it hits an enemy, it has a 50% chance to start an internal fire Promethean mortar. Medium dorsal. Are those stolen perchance?
Of course not. How can one steal from the wielder of such mighty weapons?
How are they compared to what I have, though? Medium range. 14 damage with a chance of a damage over time. Yeah, sure.
May the new cannons bring you many glorious victories.
I require a more powerful engine.
Take a look at this model. It will be a worthy acquisition for your flagship. The spirit of this machine is obstinate but fast.
But it did fail to carry its previous owners away from disaster.
Absolutely not. The previous owner was boarded at the docks. I apologize. I meant to say this merchandise is perfectly legal.
I'm not interested.
I will hold on to this worthy commodity in case you change your mind.
Terminate the Vox. There's certain things about it just makes me happy, and that's one of them. No, well, he's fine. We boarded him at the docks. Clearly had no chance either way. We actually got ourselves a new armor. Is it something we should equip our dear friend Abelard with? Dodge. No. It doesn't have any dodge plus. It has base properties, deflection, okay. Pascal, my dear friend. You know, you can't actually equip heavy. You can't actually either equip heavy. That's honestly a bit surprising for me. And then recoil fire rate is 8. What is your fire rate? 4. Okay, so it's not as high. Last weapons are effective against targets in cover and with high dodge rate. I think that would be fun playing around with, but it comes down to we already have her running the flamer, and we have actually gotten to the point where we kinda are getting some kind of combo off. So I think the better thing would be to be equipping you with a new flamer. And might be an interesting option to have that as a secondary setup for a lot of the other, but that actually requires, that requires them to be proficient in flame weapons. Do we have anyone else being proficient in flame weapons? No, we do not. That might be something to look into to get to us, or having flame weapons might be a good idea. Over penetration. That was the thing we were looking at as well, yeah. The bolter. Damage against Xenos, Psychers, and Servants of Chaos. Like, it's not bad. Don't get me wrong, it's not bad. It's half the fire rate of the heavy bolter. It does a bit more damage than the heavy bolter, but it also has a lot lower ammo capacity. So that would mean that we need to reload it a ton more. Increase by armor penetration. Okay, yeah, no. The thing is, we want... The thing that probably would be the best to have would be a heavy flamer. And I don't have anything against actually making use of a heavy flamer on my Agatha. But we're going to do this. I'm sadly going to say we have been playing for an hour. We've done a few things. We have kind of solved our AoE clear, but it wasn't really a problem to solve to begin with. But we have kind of just come to the point where Octavia the Fire Axe is living up to her name. Let's put it that way. And she is, yeah, stacking 50, 60 burns on targets now is becoming a cakewalk. Why we're keeping the axe on her? One solid reason. She is Octavia the Fire Axe for a reason. I'm looking forward to getting myself some new axes to see what those will look like. Yes, I'm an axe fanatic. Live with it. Anyway, that's going to be it for me tonight. I want to wish you everyone a good night. And I will be back on Sunday. Tomorrow, have some other things planned on Saturday evening usually. So, take care everyone. Oh yeah, and if you actually see this on YouTube and stick around until the end, thank you very much. And yeah, good night everyone.